We are now going back to our conversation with Major General Shikongo to give us an update as to how the country is faring in terms of public safety. Major General, a very good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yes, good afternoon, Karunduka. Good afternoon, NBC. Good afternoon, listeners.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you too. What can you tell us about what transpired over the past few days as far as maintaining law and order is concerned in Nampol, beg your pardon, in control?
Yes, we, as usual, Namibian police has been preparing from the on-site. So we started, I think, our operation on the 7th of December. And this operation is going until the 17th of January 2022. So basically what happened, we had fewer accidents compared to other previous years. It has been really quite special up to the 24th, 25th. It has been quite. But I think sadly on yesterday, it started picking up again. We have recorded an accident that happened between Oshigambo and Onanjokwe. There was an accident that claimed a life of a Namibian that's a capable homicide, where there was a collision of two vehicles. And then there was also very late last night around or evening around 1800 hours, there was another head-on collision in the areas of Ondope in the Angwena region, where unfortunately 2 lives have been lost. That was a collision between a Land Cruiser and a Jetta. In a Jetta, there were 5 passengers, 2 passengers passed on. Regrettable, we had also a lot of number of attempted murders and 1 murder so far. There was a murder which was recorded yesterday in Komasta, in Windhoek, where 39 Namibian was shot by a 46 or 49 Namibian. And then we had also we had a lot of suicides where people really either shoot themselves or hang themselves. I think we had about 4 to 5 reports of suicides. So basically that was how the weekend was characterized.
Right. Major General, how prepared is Nampol, particularly as we move closer to the new year, when things seem to get a tad bit out of hand, especially on the last 2 days of the year?
Yes, Nampol is prepared, but the success of Nampol depended on the information and the cooperation of the stakeholders, particularly the community. We wanted the community to give us information because we are not able to be at every corner, at every space. But we are deployed. We are in most of the areas. We cover the regions. We cover the main roads. But then you find in our suburbs, especially these attempted murders and domestic violence are happening deep within the community there. And it's only the community that can really alert us that we have got a situation there and there, then we'll be able to send our officers immediately. But otherwise, we are prepared to deal with the situation.
Right.
We are prepared to ensure that we control the speed on the public roads. Because people are returning, we really urge them to drive safely and to behave to be their own police officers, to police themselves, not to expect somebody to come and tell them what to do.
Right. Now, lastly, before we let you go, Major General, 2021 was also a tough year and every Namibian felt it. So as the law enforcement officers who continue to serve the nation, what words of encouragement do you have for them as well as for the members of the force and, of course, the members of the public?
Yes, as you clearly indicated that 2021 was a tough year. In the first place is because of the COVID-19 pandemic. That has been devastating, especially the third wave. We are now going through the fourth wave. And I think the fourth wave is speedily increasing. And we have also recorded the number of police officers that become victim of that. But we are very grateful that this fourth wave is not very severe, it's very mild. So even those officers that are tested positive, in effect, they are in isolation. But I think there is a speedy recovery on those victims.
Right.
So therefore, at this point in time, testing time, we appeal all Namibians to work together with the law enforcement just to ensure that we enter the new year 2022, all of us in unison, so that we move forward in combating crime in our republic.
Right. Major General, thank you very much for your time and the update.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much, and I wish you a prosperous new year.
Likewise, same to you, Major General. And that was Deputy Inspector General of NAMPOL, Major General Joseph Shikongo, giving us an update on the current NAMPOL operations.